What's up, guys? It's here from the DC vs Marvel podcast, and this is another episode of Views from the Cave. And as you can see, I'm in the cave, and these are my views. And it's not often that you do a video, and obviously I've just only started doing these videos there, that you say something and you make an opinion piece, right? And then you get proven correct like literally a few days after you've made that opinion piece. And I don't know, we're living in strange times and stuff there at the moment, but for some reason, some kind of light has been shining directly in the direction of the cave, and it's proven exactly what I'd been saying a few days ago. So the news came out there today about Geoff Johns, and Geoff Johns being confirmed as the producer for the Green Lantern Corps on HBO Max, a DC production. Right now, Geoff Johns has been speaking a while on his social media, on his Twitter page and stuff like that, about the fact that he has been been working on a Green Lantern project. Right, we know that's been going on for quite a while. People have been speculating: is it a brand new Green Lantern comic book? Is it some kind of arc that he's working on and stuff like that? And there's loads of speculation that's been going on about it. Right now, Geoff Johns is one of these strange guys. You know, he seems to be able to do very well in the comic book sphere, but when it comes to the movie sphere, I don't know what happens to him. Something like clicks in his brain, and for some reason he forgets every single great thing that he's done in the comic books. I mean, I've got a load of Green Lantern stuff there, which I love, the stuff that he's done. You know, Sinestro Cold War is one of my favorites, and it made me love my favorite villain, which is Sinestro, right? So, it doesn't surprise me that Geoff Johns is involved in some way in this Green Lantern stuff, because Geoff Johns actually has made some of the greatest Green Lantern stories that have ever been made, right? But the main reason why I made this video is not to announce this news, because of course you could go and look at this news there anywhere. The main reason why I've made this video there is mainly because the fact that it proves what I've been talking about in the previous video. And in the previous video, I was telling you guys about be careful where you get your sources of information from. Now, I've seen various bloggers talking about Geoff Johns being involved in this, and Geoff Johns has basically interfered in this, and people don't like Geoff Johns, and I've heard from like Beyond the Trailer and all these kind of stuff there, where these people are supposedly people who have information and have contacts deep in Hollywood, and have this information there that they know tons of stuff about all the movies and things that are coming out. And these guys are spouting these things like, oh yeah, people don't like Geoff Johns, people, the people at Warner Brothers, they were desperate to get rid of him. He's always interfering in this and that, and he's a difficult character to work with, right? Now, okay, fine, let's take that as a given, right? Let's take what you said there as a given, okay? If that was true, then why, okay, when Warner Brothers has changed onto this completely brand new kind of management era, Kevin Tsuchihara is gone, we got Jim Lee in, he's the guy who's kind of like overseeing everything, we got Walter Hamada there as well. Why would these guys now be looking at this and say, you know what, that guy who caused so much trouble there before, the guy who's constantly interfering, the guy who supposedly was running off to to Marvel all the time and giving them all this information and stuff like that. Let's get that guy back in. Let's get him in. He seems like a team player. He seems like the guy that we need in this, right? And it just kind of makes me laugh, because there's absolutely no sane business on this planet would go and get an individual that toxic and go and bring them back into the sphere in order to manage their new project, right? Which is in effect what a producer is. He's going to be looking at, what is the way that they're going to create this world, right? And then the director is going to put their vision in it there as well. Although many of the directors that are on these kind of HBO Maxes and stuff like that are point and shoot men or point and shoot women. So you know, when we're looking at what I said there before, and in my previous video, I was talking about be careful with the source of information that you get, right? And a lot of these sources of information are moronic. They take it from Reddit, they take it from random people, and they don't really know anybody in the know, right? And, you know, a lot of this information has been saying stuff about Geoff Johns. And then what happens? Geoff Johns actually back in the fold, which proves to you, this should prove to you that if you're getting information out and there's people who are, you know, spouting rumors and all this kind of stuff and saying, oh, we know this person, we know that person, you know, we got inside knowledge, we got sources, etc. There are very few people who can actually prove that. And it's proven there today in the fact that Geoff Johns has been brought back into the DC fold. If they didn't like him, why the hell would they put him back into this? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about Geoff Johns coming back. Do you think it's a good thing that he's coming back to DC TV or not? And yeah, what do you have to say about those people who were saying all that kind of stuff about Geoff Johns when potentially it wasn't true? Anyway, guys, you can there's some information coming up there now on how to contact us and how to join in the conversation, and I'll see you again next time.